At dinner, my grandmother said to me, "How was the trip I gave you as a gift?" I looked at her confused. "What trip?" I didn't receive anything. My grandmother's face darkened as she turned to my parents. "The $15,000 graduation trip to Europe I sent for Diego 3 months ago." The silence was deafening. My mom started fidgeting with her new designer purse, the one that mysteriously appeared last month along with matching shoes. My dad's gold chain suddenly felt heavier around his neck, and I noticed his expensive watch for the first time. We thought it would be better if," my mom stammered, her newly done nails tapping nervously on the table. "If what?" Grandma's voice cut like ice. "If you stole from your own son?" That's when it all clicked. The sudden shopping sprees every weekend. My sister's new iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. The family vacation to Cancun that I wasn't invited to. The kitchen renovation. Dad's new motorcycle sitting in our driveway. They'd stolen my graduation gift and spent it on themselves like it was Christmas morning. My sister Estanya, who never worked a day in her life, was wearing earrings that cost more than my monthly gas station salary. Diamond studs that sparkled under the restaurant lights. She couldn't even look up from her plate, too busy admiring her fresh manicure. "You gave them everything their entire lives," I said quietly, my voice shaking with years of suppressed anger. "And they took the one thing meant for me, the one thing I actually earned." Grandma stood up, her chair scraping against the floor loud enough to make nearby diners turn. "20 years I've watched you favor Estanya over Diego like he's invisible. I sent that money specifically for him, with a letter explaining every detail of the trip I planned." My mom's face went white as paper. "We never got a letter, I swear, because you threw it away after cashing the check that had his name on it." The restaurant felt silent despite other diners around us. Even the waiters seemed to sense the drama unfolding at our table. I couldn't hold back anymore. "This explains everything. Why you suddenly had money for mom's Botox appointments and weekly spa days. Why dad bought that Harley Davidson he's been wanting for years. Why Estanya got her nose job and started posting Instagram photos from 5-star hotels every single week." My grandmother's eyes widened with each revelation. "Nose job? Instagram photos? Show me." I pulled out my phone and showed her Estanya's recent posts. Poolside shots at luxury resorts in Miami, designer shopping halls from Rodeo Drive, first-class plane seats with champagne glasses, expensive restaurant meals that cost more than I made in a week, all time-stamped from the past 3 months, right after my graduation. "I've been working 70-hour weeks at the gas station just to afford my rent and groceries," I continued, my voice getting stronger. "Eating ramen noodles for dinner while watching them feast like royalty. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about my graduation, or maybe you were disappointed in me. But this whole time they were living off money meant for me." Grandma scrolled through the photos, her face getting redder with each swipe. "This hotel costs $800 a night. I know because I stayed there last year. And this restaurant? Their appetizers start at $50. My dad tried to interrupt, loosening his collar nervously.